When we mention BTS today, what comes to mind are grand stages, sold-out international concerts, millions of fans screaming their names, and even the world's top music awards like the Billboard and Grammys. But have we ever stopped for a moment and really asked ourselves, how did it all begin? How did 7 young South Koreans from diverse backgrounds with nearly impossible dreams end up changing the world? Today, we're going to travel back in time. We'll explore the past filled with despair, exhaustion, tears, and faith. This is the story of BTS before they became known to the world. A story you may have never heard before, but one that holds incredible lessons and strength. It all began long before June 13th, 2013, the day BTS officially debuted. Let's start in 2010, Big Hit Entertainment, a small agency that was virtually unknown. At the time, had a big dream to form a new, different boy band. A group that didn't just sing love songs, but also carried a profound message. A group that spoke to teenage angst, social pressure, and hope for the future. And that's when the first figure emerged. Kim Namjoon, who we now know as RMRM, was a young man with extraordinary rap skills. Before joining Big Hit, he was already known in underground circles as a rapper called Runch Ronda. He wrote his own lyrics, sharp and honest. Bang Se-hyuk, the founder of Big Hit, was immediately attracted to him. Arm became the first member, but the journey hadn't even begun. The real challenge was yet to come. Then came Min Yoongi, better known as Suga, a young producer from Daegu who lived a simple life. Suga had worked as a food delivery man, even having an accident on the job and having to undergo training while enduring the pain. But he persevered, because he knew dreams don't come true if you just wait. Young Hoseok, or J-Hope, is a talented dancer who initially wanted to become a professional dancer. But he decided to try the idol world because he wanted to spread positive energy to the world. Initially, he almost quit his traineeship, but after a thorough discussion with RM, he persisted. And that decision changed everything. Then there was Jungkook, just a 13-year-old boy at the time. Many big agencies wanted to sign him, including JYP and Cube, but Jungkook chose Big Hit because he was inspired by RM's rap. Imagine a little kid choosing a small, virtually unknown agency simply because he believed in one person, RM. That's the power of sincerity. Kim Taehyung, or V, was a surprise. He didn't show up to the audition, just dropping off a friend. But he was the one asked to audition, and he passed. V brought a unique color, his unpredictable personality, his deep baritone voice, and his unusual charm. Park Hye-min, the perfectionist from Busan, he entered a prestigious art school, and Big Hit's coaches immediately recognized his talent, but his trainee days weren't easy for him. He often felt inadequate, often crying alone, feeling unworthy among the other members, but Hye-min didn't give up. He kept studying, practicing late into the night, dancing over and over until his body nearly collapsed. And finally, there was Kim Seo-jin, or Jin, an acting major recruited for his visuals. But he felt out of place. He didn't know how to dance, nor how to sing like an idol, yet he kept studying in secret. While the other members slept, Jin would practice his vocals alone. He knew that hard work would make up for any shortcomings. Imagine these 7 young people, coming from different cities with different backgrounds, characters, and dreams. But they had one thing in common. They were all hurt, but they didn't give up. The trainee process wasn't a dream. Many couldn't take it and chose to leave. Practice could last up to 15 hours a day. They lived in small, cramped dorms, sleeping on the cold floor. Money was scarce. Sometimes they only ate 1 meal a day. There was even one time they only had 1 fried chicken to share with 7 people. Not only that, they were also criticized. They were called nobodies, a small agency, no future. Even after their debut, BTS performed in front of empty seats. No audience, no cheers, no cameras, but they stood still. They continued writing songs. Songs about dreams, fears, school pressures, social insecurities. These songs weren't like most idol songs. They didn't follow trends. They created their own. They created album after album with all their heart. From Too Cool for School to Oh, Rule 82 to School Love Affair. Although initially unknown, the world slowly began to hear them. Their struggles paid off, slowly but surely. And when the most beautiful moment in life was released, everything began to change. Songs like I Need You and Run weren't just ordinary pop songs. They spoke to the pain and hope of a younger generation. Then came Wings, Love Yourself, and so on. BTS exploded worldwide. But did you know? Behind all their achievements, they still remember the pain of their past. That's why they're always grateful, always humble. They know that before they became stars, they were just kids with wounds. And dreams. Today, we know them as BTS. But in truth, they're more than just a music group. They're a symbol of hope. They're living proof that dreams, no matter how small, can come true if you fight for them wholeheartedly. They were once mocked, thought they wouldn't succeed, and even belittled because they weren't from a big agency. But look now, who has the last laugh? BTS proves that you don't have to come from a big place to create something great. All you need is a sincere heart, consistent hard work, and unwavering belief, even when the world says you won't make it. And that's the story of BTS before they became legends. It's not just the journey of 7 young people to the world stage. It's a spiritual, emotional, and human journey that teaches us that dreams are not to be laughed at, but to be fought for. If BTS can get through it all, so can you. Because dreams don't choose who gets to have them, but hard work will get you there. One step, one day, one belief. And maybe someday you too will stand on your own stage.